Hello. I'm making a video about Starstruckness. I hope to make this a short video because I know people don't have too much time to listen to like hour-long lectures. But I thought this is a subject that needs to be pondered over by everybody, in particular by those people who are not famous and who are drawn to famous people, and then at the same time that the closer they come to famous people physically, the more they feel intimidated and starstruck. And so I heard about this woman, I think a writer, she was sitting on a dinner table, some kind of official meeting, and next to her was sitting someone who was very, very famous, but she didn't know it. And then as the conversation went, first she was chatting away with that person happily ever after as my new buddy, and then it turned out that this person is indeed very famous. Somebody mentioned it, or somehow the conversation got to that fame issue, and then she could not say anything anymore to that person, that she was just buddies with. It was like that was it. It was very honest of her to talk about it. Very, very honest. That's an excellent step in the right direction to talk about this. Bravely talk about it, because a lot of people feel shame even to talk about something like this, to even address this issue, of starstruckness. So, but she was very courageous to talk about this, and she really has the. If I could talk to her, like, man, you're cooler than any star. I don't understand why you would feel intimidated. It doesn't make any sense. You're also way more intelligent, so makes no sense. So, but I want to say this basically to everybody in my videos, because it kind of bothers me when I see this on the internet, when I see this incredible starstruckness, and when people talk about their encounters with celebrities and the way they treat them like gurus and like kings and queens, and like they have the last word to say, to us. And it's like their philosophy is like the ultimate or something. And it really, man, pay attention. But it's happening from 1 to 100 on a scale. It's happening with the blue-collar worker who feels totally unempowered. It happens with him. He rolls the red carpet out for any star, and then at home he bitches about them movie stars having everything and it's wrong. But then when he meets the star, he's like, "Oh, you are, amazing, and I'll just roll the red carpet out for you. I will set up your drum set. I'll clean your toilet. I will lick your shoes if you want me to." And then bitching again at home. So it's like it's this incredible double standard and discrepancy that's going on in the psychology of people. So then as you move up the scale, as people become more and more intellectually refined in their jobs and in their professions, when they meet somebody, they're much more unconscious. Actually, becomes more and more unconscious. They think they have it all straightened and they're all equal bodies, blah blah blah, but they don't understand. And then when you move all the way up to the high levels, like, let's say, celebrities of a little less fame, new celebrities that haven't been haven't made it yet around the world in terms of fame, but they will meet someone else who is world famous, like Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. Or if they meet someone like the Pope, or Stephen Hawking, or the Dalai Lama, they will bow way down, like Barbara Walters. I thought it was courageous of her to talk about this, but I don't think that she actually realized that when she talked about that she was struck by him and that she was kissing his hand. I don't think that she regretted it, and I don't think that she actually looks at that behavior with a critical eye. I think she believes this is the most natural thing to do, that everybody would naturally do this. They would naturally kiss the Dalai Lama's hands because he's like the ultimate, like that's what he wants to think. He wants to believe that he's like the highest Lama on earth or something. So, but sorry to break the news, this is not the case. Okay, the Dalai Lama is not that advanced intellectually and emotionally. Okay? I see it, it's very clear. I like the guy. I mean, he's a likable person. I like him. I would like to talk to him about it. I would also like to address these things to him. I would like to discuss that with him. Okay? But I'm not going to call him His Holiness. I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to kiss his hand, and I'm not going to roll the red carpet out, or give him a Rolex or something, or feed him the most expensive wine. I don't even drink wine. He's going to get Ivy tea to drink if he comes here. But I'll be very nice to him, just like I am very, 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 very nice to everybody else, to a homeless person too, okay? I don't discriminate, I don't discern, because he has a Rolex, I gotta treat him better, He got a Rolls Royce coming up here onto our lot. Now I have to give me your coat, I will hang it up. We don't even have coat hangers. And the coat will be thrown on the couch over there in the beginning, in the entrance. And the coat of the Dalai Lama will be thrown on the couch. And the coat of friends I have who are living in their motorhomes, okay, that will be thrown on the couch too. It will all go on the couch on top of one another, touching one another. We need to get away from hierarchies. Okay, this is so important, people. Okay, it is so critically important that we stop catering to those people who think they are the grandest. Okay, this is not good. I'm not saying this as a rebellion. Don't rebel. The rebelling, the offstandishness, that's just the same thing, just on the other coin. It comes from the same motivation. Treat these people with kindness and respect. But more than that, treat yourselves with kindness and respect. Don't bow down to people. And I had phases in my life where my mother even was like pointing this out. In LA, we would go to dinner somewhere, and my brother saw it too, and I would be like extra overly friendly to the waitress, but it comes out of this need to show the waitress you are precious too. So I don't want the waitress to think that she is waiting, on someone, that she's catering on someone, serving someone, being a servant or a slave even. So this happens very quickly. There are so many assholes in the world. Some bullshit asshole, unempowered person will go to a restaurant. All of a sudden, it's like in an instant he will feel like a king, and he'll treat that waitress like shit. Because in that moment, now he's gets to his head in that moment. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we need to become aware about this. That's why every person needs to become aware. Yeah? Become more conscious. It is doable. We can do it. Every one of us can become more conscious, whether it's the Dalai Lama, or it's a homeless person, or it's a blue-collar worker who all of a sudden feels like he's a big shot. He wants to like completely take full advantage of that situation, to feel this, wow, aggrandization. It's a hard word. Aggrandization, self-aggrandization. And or if it's myself, in a restaurant where like I'm trying to do the opposite, that's not good either. Then it's like the waitress, like, why is she so overly friendly to me? What's the agenda behind that? So I don't do that anymore. But I am overly friendly. I mean, like extra friendly. The extra friendliness that everybody needs, that every living being needs, every animal, every cat, and every person. And yes, I care more about the animals. Because they're cuter, and we humans, we are their caregivers. Okay, so the animals are our children, and this is so unbelievably important that everybody becomes aware of this, that we treat the animals with the highest respect before other humans, before ourselves. And then if we get that straightened out, then there's no more need to be in any way to have to put someone else down and in order to feel better. Because if each one of us can bring that love out, then there's no more need for self-aggrandization. It's that then we just are. Then we become the natural people, natural minds. Just be, just exist, okay, without hierarchy. And then we got it straight. Then we are the caregivers. True love is love for all earthian beings, animals and people, equally much. At least, that's the least I'm asking for. I personally pay more attention to the animals. I cater more to them. I love them more because they're my children. Okay? Other people, they are their own adults. They are their own parents. They're their own caregivers. They're their own minds that are capable of taking full responsibility, of understanding, of cognition. So they are there to learn, not to be catered to. They are there to learn true love and give that to our children, the animals. And then we have true love in the world. And then we can make a paradise on earth. So take care.